So for drinks,
nice.
I'll work on that.
Sort of start setting that up now, just in case, because we've got a little time.
I had hoped to see your face, and that you'd be reminded that for me, it isn't over. Hello, junkies. Somebody like you. Ooh. Howdy, Tracy. Hello. Oops. Back. I forgot the darn opener again. Belladonna, what's up?
And
Sherry, Allison.
Hey, Allison. Hey, Sherry.
Sup,
hey,
girl?
Hey, Bella.
Kelly McCardle, it's your night, buddy. It's a Browns night. It's
hey,
for
Tracy,
you,
nice
pal.
to see you, too.
For you, buddy.
Listen,
hey,
all you guys who are voting.
Lonely Rob.
Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong thing, I think.
Brittany,
That's
hello.
why.
All right, guys. We have much ado about something to go over tonight. To paraphrase, hello, Carlo. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Joseph.
You got the Carlo going on. He was totally thrilled for you to completely dog him the other night on the show, which is not a thing I understand. I'm not going to lie. Just not a thing I understand.
A has a lot of difficulty understanding the, we'll call it bro, it's bro-ish. Not the bro, hey guy, not the bro attitude, but the guys tend to poke fun at each other, and it's a constant management with A and I. Nelson, how are you? Danny, Lundy,
hey, Nelson,
Sean, Jen, the Lundys in his house. What's
Jen,
up,
I hope you had a great birthday. Hey,
goddamn you,
Bennett,
Carlo.
nice
Carlo had to come in
you.
and drop a go Vikings. Go to hell, Carlo. Go to hell, you son of a bitch.
Hey, Danny.
Stephanie Harvey, hello.
Hi, you guys. Hey.
Right.
Yes, those are fajitas, Sean, but I have a story to tell. Today is National Fajita Day in the United States. But you know what this girl did not do?
Why don't you tell it to the main camera and give it to us, girl?
Holy cats, you guys. I started to make fajitas for lunch. I did. I tried. Scott sounds weird. Muffled? Question mark?
Scott sounds muffled. All right, we'll address that right now. We're doing, it's a constant battle. It's a constant battle.
I attempted to make fajitas on Fajita Day, but it is in the 80s here.
I see the problem.
Hey, Ruthie, how are you? Nice to see you out there.
I should sound less muffled now, everybody.
What was the problem?
It's too much bass. We have quite a show for you ladies and germs tonight. We have a yes?
So I was just going to say, I tried to make fajitas. I did the whole thing. I started with avocados. I made guacamole.
Can't turn up
then I made sandwiches.
Joseph, how are we doing now?
1,000,000,000 degrees.
Can you hear us? Joseph says he can't turn up any louder. Listen,
I mean, I could get a little loud. Well,
if it's not too loud, then you're too old or something.
I'm not sure. Is
lines.
the virtual one on? The room noise on?
What?
You know, there's the third one.
Oh, well, we're not. That's coming from the computer. We don't have.
And what is my light up there mean?
That's phantom power.
Okay.
That's phantom power. We're getting.
I know everything about the software.
We'll bring it up a little bit. We'll
bring literally everything.
But it looks like we're getting pretty good signal, you guys.
And
but
we will say
a little bit here on me, a little bit
I mentioned.
Here we go.
Definitely mentioned it's 1 billion degrees here,
billion, yeah,
and so we have a little fan noise today that we didn't have. If we have to turn that off, we can sweat for you guys, but hopefully we'll make it.
It's going to be a little loud, a little hissy with the fan noise, but oh my gosh, it's very warm right now.
I believe it's smoky in Colorado, Nelson. I hope you guys are. I hope all the Colorado junkies and junkie adjacents are safe.
Ryan Lee says, I sound great. That's right. So what we've got for you guys today, we're going to make it drink.
Oh, wait, I got to go back for 1 second.
Hit it.
So the last time that we were here, it was Left-Handers Day, and then things got away from us, and I don't know why. I think because I got my my flu shot that day. I got my vaccines that day, and I was a little off kilter. However, I had a treat. I learned something looking up Left-Handers Day that it never occurred to me before. Like, I went to school with left-handers. I sat right next to Abby Studell because it also is now my initials again. That works. And she was left-handed, and so she would sort of smudge all the pencil across her page.
That's
and
how
stuff.
we do. That's how left-handers do.
But I got you a treat. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh, you got me a treat?
Yeah.
All right, hit me. What is it? This is a Left-Handers Day treat?
It is. Okay. I didn't even know they existed, but you probably do. It's a left-handed scissor. It's specifically meant for left-handers.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know that existed until I was looking up Left-Handers Day. I have the power.
This is your face. This is your face. I'll throw it away. It's what I do.
Hey, Anthony. Nice to see you.
Look at, guys. Okay, here we go.
I know.
See, the thumb goes in there. Oh, yeah. And the 3 fingers go in here. Yes.
I didn't even know they made them, and I didn't know it was a problem because, of course, I'm in the vast majority of right-handers, so I never even think about it. But I was doing my left-handed homework, and I found that, and I thought you deserved it because not even your wife understands that there's a thing.
Thank you very much. So now we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about. Here we go. We are going to make the drink, and we've got the next GSMOAT matches. Dose GSMOAT, SIGLERbrations. But first, ladies and gentlemen, your very fine, very handsome, very
I thought this was about
subtle,
me.
Incredibly modest, moderate, and kind FTO.
What's happening?
Is now his book Aliens Phalanx nominated. Oh, hold on.
Oh. GSMOAT.
Nominated for a Dragon Award. It's the young man from Sheboygan, Michigan, wearing the red shirt and no trunks because he doesn't have to wear pants on a podcast. Scott Sigler is nominated for a Dragon Award.
I sort of feel like you're wearing a gray shirt. You're wearing a gray
I said
t-shirt.
no pants. Oh, gray. In the gray. I'm in the gray.
In the gray.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would look at this URL, even those of you who are on small, tiny phones, small, little, delicate little phones, and not watching on your TV at home like you should be, bit.ly, which is bit.ly/phalanxdragon. You should go there now if you can pop up a new tab. If you can't pop up a new tab, write it down. Write that down. Write that down. Oop. Fady refeet. Get in the boots, son. Get in the boots, son. Get in the boots, son.
Hey,
go
JC Hutchins.
and vote for the fail. I think this it's a major award. It's a major award.
It's fragile for sure.
It's fragile. This might be the last major award I am nominated for. No small coincidence that the shape of it is somewhat untoward, but that's totally beside the point. Totally beside the point.
I totally love this too. Jason Rash was like, tip on a guac in the heat. If you leave the seed in it, it's supposed to prevent browning, but it doesn't work.
Okay. Well,
so the tip was, doesn't work.
The tip was, don't listen to my tip.
I could give you a tip right now about the Dragon Awards, though.
Okay, hit me.
On the how the Dragon Awards work, they are a volunteer-run organization. So you guys, if you haven't done it already because you got the newsletter, you need to go to that Bit.ly site and register to vote. And the registration to vote sends you a ballot either early on Thursday morning or early on Monday morning. So you are going to go there and register. And then on Thursday morning, like at 2 a.m. if you're in the United States, like early, you'll get your ballot and you can do it. So don't worry if it doesn't come right away. Don't worry that you can't vote right away. There's still plenty of time. Just register today or tomorrow. You'll get it by Thursday.
I just tell everybody, if you voted, you are loved. If you did not vote, love on hold. My love is on hold, ladies and gentlemen. No, we're full of it. There's also a Aliens role-playing game, Alien RPG there, which I think is fantastic and could deserve your vote. A couple other cool properties there. I have not read a lot this year. I spent all my time writing, very little time watching. We've been watching a show that is possibly connected to a show we're pitching, an original IP that we're pitching. So we've had to watch Manifest for a while, and we've enjoyed it. Second season's getting a little not quite as good as the first season.
I got very
pouty.
I got very pouty about it, but I chatted with my good friend Maria, and she said she watched. I don't watch a lot of network. I don't watch a lot of TV in general. But she watches all the things, and I was like, I'm so freaking frustrated. And she was like, so yell at the TV and get over and go on with it. You still want to watch what happens. And I was like, well, I mean, we had to shut things down and go out for a drink, which meant Scott poured wine on the porch. But I have finally learned that that's that's probably the right answer, which is crazy at 49 years old that I'm all, maybe I can just be pouty about the crappy TV show and move on.
We watch a lot of TV. We seem to have gotten on the front page of Facebook again. So those of you who are tuning in who have no effing idea who I am Scott Sigler. I am a #1 New York Times bestselling author. And one of my books, Aliens Phalanx, is up for the Dragon Awards, which is a media tie-in category for the best media tie-in novel. Even if you don't know me, you should go to bit.ly/phalanxdragon, register for the Dragon Awards, Vote for me. Why not? It's not like you have anything better to do. And then why not pick up the book and read it? It's about aliens. It's about primitive pre-industrial cultures up against aliens. Oh. It's pretty baller.
It is pretty baller. And you should all go register now so that you can vote on Thursday. And I was just going to say hello to the Gonzalez family. Hi, Danny. Hi, Tina. And hi, Crystal. It's so nice to see you guys out there.
Hey, everybody. And now it's time for everybody's favorite moment with my wife. Here we go. It's time for SIGLERINPLACE. It's SIGLERINPLACE. We're going to make a drink and it's going to have some booze in it, but you don't have to have the booze. You can make a Shirley Temple version or drink some water. We don't care. Just get a glass and tip your glass up to us, son. Like we're going to tip our glass up to you.
Oh, it got very Broadway and birdcage.
Jazzy hands.
And I'm all in.
Let's move to the second SIGLERINPLACE. Oops. I blasted my phone early. Here we go. Phone blaster. Boom.
Okay, so here we are. So let me lower this a tiny smooch.
Now, those of you who are tuning in who've never watched the show before, real quick, what we do every single Monday over at scottsigler.com, we post a cocktail recipe. That gives you time to go look at it. It's at Facebook, and then it's at scottsigler.com as well. You can make this cocktail along with us as A makes it step by step to show you what you need to do. And then if you like, hang out with us and partake of a beverage. It's a gosh darned good time.
So here we go. This is mint.
It smells good.
I grew it on my patio. Smell it? Smells good. Yeah.
Rob says that we sure will have alcohol in it this week. Yes.
Yes, this week we will.
Yes,
but
Rob,
it was totally drama that week, and it was a bad thing. Anyway, you start with mint. I bought it this way. You can buy it in the grocery store. You can use it. They make it frozen. Who knows? Just get some mint. Yep. You need about 5 to 8 sprigs. I did a ton more than that, or leaves. I mean, you get about 5 sprigs, and then you do this, which you've seen. You do that.
Sprig sounds like a dirty word.
It's totally not a dirty word. And then you put that in your little shaker. And then, this is a crazy drink, you guys. Then you add a teaspoon and a half of superfine sugar. Superfine sugar is exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
You could add, if you wanted, just regular old sugar. You just have to shake it you have to probably shake it a whole lot more or muddle it a whole lot more.
Muddle it.
Because it's going to be a little too granular, and you don't want that in your drink. So.
Beth Copenhaver says her mom's gotten the SIGLERINPLACE. She asked what this week's drink was. She gets a small pour and then goes to bed.
I know. I love it. You mentioned that on the post when Nelson posted about it. It made my whole day that she was like, well, what are we drinking this week? I will choose it. I almost chose something called Ocean Breeze, which is very blue. But my blue carousel was so incredibly old that it separated when I tested it on Sunday, and I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Quick contest. There's no reward but experience points. We're at the end of this. Hold off till the very end of the episode. I'm going to have a contest. Who can come up with without using swear words, the dirtiest definition of sprig and also then muddled. So start thinking now. Okay.
So also I have pre-sliced ginger here. This is ginger that you buy at any grocery store. It looks like a big root. You need to trim the woody. Well, this is all going to sound naughty, you guys. Come on now. You're gonna have to trim off the woody brown outside layer. And then you're going to take a couple, 2-3 pieces. You're going to drop it in your shaker. I'm going to shake it. You don't have to shake it. This is a drink that can totally be stirred, but I'm going to shake it because it's so incredibly hot.
Shake it, don't break it. It's very hot here, you guys.
And then you muddle this. Now, I am going to tell you guys, I cheated. I muddled what was in this glass before because there's just not a lot of room on the desk. And last week, I've been bumblefucking around so much. Oops, swear jar. I've been bumble forking around so much that I forgot the vodka last week.
Yes.
So I already muddled it in here so that it's a little bit cleaner, but you can take a wooden spoon or a muddle or a pasta, whatever you've got, and just squish it in there before you put ice in. You put the sugar and the mint leaves.
Yes.
And the ginger in there, and you muddle it all up. Then, because your girl is here for you, It's a pandemic summer, you guys. It's a pandemic summer, and there was... What was the crazy thing in Iowa called?
Schlotzengruppen.
No,
that's the surprise storm in Iowa was called a Schlotzengruppen. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. This is Bruce Lee potato.
Yes. I don't think that's true.
Well, I can read it.
Though.
There you go. It says Bruce Lee potato.
So you add 4 ounces. My goodness. Which is a whole lot of vodka for one glass unless you're like on a girls' weekend or a dude's weekend or something like that and you're drinking a whole lot. But I have modified it so that I can finish the day. And
Tilt your head back and finish the cup.
And I've added a little bit of ginger beer at the end. So then I've already have ice in there. Like I said, I've got my mint and my ginger and my sugar and my ice. If this is a little bit too sweet for you, you can add a little bit of lemon juice. That'll give it some tartness. That's always true. If it's a little too sweet, you add a little sour. If it's a little too sour, you add a little sweet. You know how that goes. Derico, thank you, Sean. I knew it was not whatever he said.
Yes.
I don't even think that was a real word.
Actually, Chris Derico is from Iowa. He's a famous wrestler. He's a great guy. Seems to be a good dude.
All righty.
Here we
then
go.
We open this up. And we pour it in this glass.
Oh, this is going to be, you guys, this is going to be amazing.
And, of course, I'm going to add some ginger beer to it, which I haven't added to the shaker because then, you'll shake out all the yummy alcohol or the yummy bubbles. So,
Carla, we might be able to make a brass monkey. We'll see.
I'm using this. You can use any ginger beer you like, and then you stir gently.
I got a castle in La Jolla, and that's where I dwell.
I'm going to use a bar spoon to gently stir it from the bottom so I don't get rid of the bubbles too much. But you know how this works. Stirring's not so hard. And then if it's too alcoholic, because, again, 4 ounces of vodka.
4 ounces
you add
of vodka.
a little more ginger beer. Since this takes up a little too much time, more time than I would like, I made Scott's drink. That's yours.
Yes.
I pre-made my drink.
Back up top. There we are.
There
Cheers
you
to
guys
you
go. I need a little more ice in mine because I pre-made it and it's 1 billion degrees.
If you are drinking any kind of beverage, we would like to see some icons in the chat. Throw it to us. Throw the emojis.
Always feel free. If you guys made fajitas today, you're braver than I am. Please send us photos. We're going to show it to you on Thursday. Show you whoever sends
Send
in
your
photos.
fajita pictures to info@emptyset.com. That's info@emptyset.com. You know, guys, I'm sorry. Again, we're on the front page Facebook. There's a lot of you watching right now. You're like, who the hell is this pasty white bald dude? So we're going to switch back again. What we're pimping today is my book, Aliens Phalanx, was nominated for a Dragon Award. It's a major award. Is it a leg with fishnet stockings turned into a lamp? Maybe. We don't know. It looks like...
I can make that happen. I found left-handed scissors, y'all.
If you are new to this cast, I am a New York Times bestselling novelist. I write many, many fine books. Most of them are leather-bound. They're kept on shelves made of oak. And you can find me at Amazon.com, at ScottSigler.com. My name is Scott Sigler. Go find one of my books, shove it in your ears, cram it in your eye holes, whatever you want to do. But enjoy my stuff. It's sullied. It's
sorted. And I'm
sorted.
the girl on the cast.
It's dark. I work very hard on it. And this woman runs the company, prints the books, and is the CEO. All right, now it's time. It's time.
I got promoted.
There's some beverages. Those are my lovely people. I have the chat window ready to come up later on, but it's tricked out for the GSMOAT. Also, those of you watching Never Seen Before are about to have a tournament. There's 2 playing rounds coming up, and it's about to go down. Celebrations. On the 17th, Boz O'Donnell had a birthday on the 17th.
Yesterday, and he had cake and milkshakes.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Fabulous. And on the 18th, what do we got here?
On the 18th, today is Dirk Peterschmidt's birthday, and he won't see this until tomorrow morning.
We'll sing to him anyways. Ready?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dirk Peterschmid.
I always get that part wrong. He goes so much longer.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
And many more.
And back on the main screen, here we go. We got all kinds of people. I love when people come in from main Facebook page. To be fair, I was editing one of these episodes, and I got done, and I saw there's a whole stream of live casts that are going on Facebook. So I'm like, great, I'll click on one. I'll see what's going on. It was shopping. So it was, and these were very, very well attended live streams. There was hundreds, if not thousands of people watching. And it was some lady who was online shopping and also opening up stuff she had bought from online shopping, and very engaging, very chatty, but there was 1,000 people watching her shop online. And I'm like, I haven't got this live stream shit figured out yet. Swear jar.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, so she's sheltering in place.
Yeah, sheltering in place, correct.
So she's online shopping, getting shipped to her house, and then she's doing unboxing videos with her Amazon haul?
Yep. And apparently part of the gig is you try and find super low-cost stuff, and then you buy a bunch of it, like surprise bags, etc., because she was opening things up, and the chat room was on fire. It was bonkers. I'm like, this is something I don't understand, much like modern dance. I appreciate it. I don't get it, but I appreciate it.
Pro tip. If you mix this drink with the mint leaves in the bottom and you're drinking with a straw, you may see the mint leaves get up into the straw. You do the thing you used to do with milk when you were a kid.
Listen, lady, I like the way you sling a drink. I don't know if you're involved, but maybe.
Sir, I'm married.
Oh, God damn it. Every time.
Also, I've learned recently that I say the word, what did I just say? What do cows make?
Milk.
No, you say it.
Milk.
Okay.
I say cows make milk. A says cows make
milk.
Milk. M-E-L-K.
And I totally do. I also learned I say D-E-M-O-N. Say that word.
Demon.
Okay.
What do you say?
If I think hard about it, I will say demon.
What? Just say it. Say
demon. I always say it with a D. Why is that? I'm so mad.
You always got to add the D. A likes the D on the end of a word.
Well, I mean, who doesn't like a little extra D? Listen, Dawn Shipley mentioned that she could not find where to vote for the GSMOAT.
Sorry about that.
That's always on the Scott Sigler page, facebook.com/Scott Sigler, on the day that we are going to have this cast. It should go up around 8:39 a.m. Pacific time-ish.
Mohan Kumar, I'm very disappointed in your spam game. You're horrible at this. You couldn't upload an icon? You couldn't upload you couldn't download some free picture and put it up? It's lazy. That's lazy spamming. And for this lazy spamming, you giant douchebag, you get smouted.
You were smited. Smoted on the GSMOAT day.
He gets sprigged. He gets sprigged.
Yes.
And muddled. I muddled him.
It is
right in his sprig hole.
A kind of a ginger Moscow Mule. Little bit different because Moscow Mule can sometimes use the superfine sugar isn't always the way that's done. I actually love this drink with ginger syrup, but I didn't want to make you guys make more syrup. So,
hey guys, I know you're getting annoyed. I got to do this again. All of a sudden, we are up to 300 people on Facebook who have absolutely no friggin' idea who I am. So we're gonna pop back in. Hi. My name's Scott. I'm an author. I write many sexy books that are found on many shelves of many porn stars and many political figures sometimes at the same time. One of my books, Aliens, Phalanx, an official Aliens media tie-in novel, is nominated for a Dragon Award. So while you're here, why don't you write down this address? bit.ly/Phalanx Dragon. Go there. Apply. It costs nothing. They send you a thingamajigger, which you vote for. It's called a ballot. It's called a ballot.
Definitely.
And then you vote for me and many other fine books. And it's also a great list for reading material. Wonderful books on there, wonderful TV shows, wonderful movies, wonderful graphic novels, etc., etc. Holy crap, we're up to 321. I don't know what's going on. But all of you people who don't know us, welcome. We make drinks every Tuesday and every Thursday. We talk about movies, we talk about TV, we talk about books. You not, and we talk about me. That's largely what this show is about. It's about modest, simple man me.
So we're going to move on and do some other stuff. Yes. But definitely go to the DragonCon link or the Dragon Quest Dragon Awards link.
That's
Thank you.
Yep.
/Phalanx Dragon. Yep. And definitely go ahead and make that.
Thank you, JC Hutchins.
Registration so that you can vote on Thursday. Also, we definitely do make drinks. But right now what we're doing is definitely working on the GSMOAT. So if you're at all missing fall sports, we're trying to do a handful of sports movies just to talk sports and brackets and stuff like that.
We are going into, it's the greatest sports movie of all time, the GSMOAT. And ladies and gentlemen, now that I'm done with famous author J.C. Hutchins telling me the Dragon Award looks like a glass clit, and that's a real word, so I don't get to go to the swear jar, I want you to feast your eyes upon the impossibility that is a 36-team GSMOAT bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We've had one play-in round so far, and that Whip It defeated Breaking Away, a bicycling movie. So we had Rollerball defeating bicycling. And then we had pro football defeated by professional beer drinking. And I think we can all agree when we say that professional beer drinking deserved to beat a 40-year-old football movie. Because if you've not watched
Beer, sure it did.
Oh, I'm so impressed. And then over on the other side, we know this is very tiny. Oh yeah, we know it's hard to see this, especially if you're on a phone. But in the upper right hand corner, the two battles we've had people voting on today are Cannonball Run versus Draft Day. So that is illegal auto racing versus pro football again. And then below it, we have bobsledding versus high school wrestling, which is Cool Runnings versus Vision Quest. We have now set a record, ladies and gentlemen, for the most people from Facebook. Welcome, people from Facebook. We have no idea what's going on, but our numbers are just going up, up, up. It's like a used car sale. It's the stock market, which is not the economy, but is also going up. Apparently, when the stock market's booming, we're booming. That's good.
I think it's because I got all the vaccines and now both arms hurt. Because you can get your flu shot. If you're in the United States or in the Northern Hemisphere, flu shots are available. Get them early.
Get that flu shot, dog.
If you're able to get them,
dog.
Consider getting them so that there's not a twin-demic.
Getting on that flu shot. Getting on that flu shot. What's up? So here are the bracket.
Look, I'm with Rob Otto. It's going to take me some time. He says some
God damn it,
time
J.C. Hutchins.
to get over the way you
J.C.
disrespected
Hutchins
Breaking
says
Away.
The goat also looks like a clit. This is not that kind of show. And also,
Listen.
we wouldn't think J.C. Hutchins would be the one to come in and just pee all over the parade, would we?
I mean, but last week you were definitely being on the parade, and maybe he's coming in to help.
Brian Gregory says he's here for Vision Question because music, wrestling, and older women in relationships with younger men. Here's to you, Brian. I got
Technically,
cheers to that, Brian.
I'm younger than he is, though.
My first wife, though, was 142 years older than me. So that worked out pretty well for me.
I don't think
Pretty well. She was 8,000 years old. I'm an old man. One more quick look at the bracket. Now it's time to get into, what are we at? 626. Here we go.
I love that Donna Millar voted by saying, oh, God, those movies are just awful.
Movies are just awful.
She voted for none. None of the above, ladies and gentlemen. None.
All of you new people who are watching us for the first time, for the next several weeks, we won't commit to an actual number, we're going to populate this bracket with the greatest sports movies of all time. And the single elimination tournament will continue until we crown a champion of the GSMOAT. And if you want to vote, since you're on Facebook, every Tuesday and Thursday at facebook.com/Scott Sigler, someone on Facebook, write that in the comments for him. We will be posting the matchups. And I will show you what the matchups look like. They look like this. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for our first GSMOAT matchup. Hey, are you tallying the numbers?
I am, and you can go ahead whenever you like, actually.
The first lineup is along these lines. Here we go. In the left corner, weighing in at 186 pounds after pinning Shoot in less than a minute, it is the romantic wrestling movie from the early 90s, Vision Quest. And in the snowy corner, hailing from the island of Jamaica, with a cast of 5, including the recently deceased John Candy, often described as Rocky on Ice, a Walt Disney joint, Cool Runnings.
I'm going to start things off and tell you I am really, really, really surprised.
Yes, I saw some of the voting tallies.
I mean, I honestly, and the thing I'm actually surprised about is Draft Day, which is not to say Draft Day wasn't a worthwhile movie, but I couldn't.
Well, you can't. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
No, and I don't know the answer. I'm just saying, like, looking at it, I thought the whole thing would be an absolute runaway for Cannonball Run and Vision Quest.
I thought Vision Quest was going to suplex Cool Runnings.
And I don't actually know how
and
it's
then
going.
drop
But
the elbow.
what I am totally saying is I legitimately thought everybody would choose it.
Only people who know their pro wrestling are going to understand these references. So for those of you who don't understand it, I apologize. I thought that Vision Quest was going to take Cool Runnings and give it the big Rikishi stank face. That is what I thought was going to happen. I thought we were going to see a drubbing of a big elbow proportions and also Rikishi's giant posterior. Everybody remembers Rikishi from back in the day, when it was WWF, not WWE. Please give a shout out to Rikishi in the comments. And Rob Otto, you better give a shout out to Rikishi because I know he gave you a stink face.
Quickly becoming one of my favorite parts of
Rob is if we're talking about movies, there's no question having Rob Otto in the room is
Rob,
spectacular.
I'm with you. But here's the thing:
Spectacular.
in a bracket, look, I would have much preferred Moneyball for sure for a sports movie, but I think it totally deserves to be in a we're just making shit up for a
Sprite tart.
Yes. Except he named it the greatest sports movie of all time. So in that regard, I see where you're coming from.
I screwed up on the script, guys. Real quick, before we get to the
Easy for you to say.
Before we get to the second matchup, we're going to quick our sponsor for
You're going to do it while I
yeah, you tally. For the 400 of you who are in Facebook, and many of you have no idea who I am a world famous fiction author. I have been ripped off by all the greats. Everyone quietly says, I am the greatest fiction author of all time. Go to ScottSigler.com to learn more about me. Go to Amazon, search for Scott Sigler. But for now, what we do when we do a sponsor is our sponsors are a nonprofit that is timely. Hopefully it's organizations that need a little bit of scratch at the time we're bringing them up. And we here at Empty Set Entertainment and Scott Sigler Audiobooks and this stream, we donate to every one of these charities that we pop up. And today's charity is vote.org, 76 days until the election for the American U.S. of A. president. And if you are not sure if you are registered, we don't give a squirt which way you swing. Oh, yeah. If you're not sure if you're registered, this is the place to go. It is to vote.org. You can check your registration. See right there. You can also register to vote. They got it broken down by state. It takes less than 2 minutes. You can apply to vote by mail if you don't want to catch the COVID whooping cough death. Election reminders, pledge to register, anything you want. And if you are so inclined, you also can donate to this lovely nonprofit that is trying to enable the democratic process in America and help people realize where they can and cannot vote.
And I will tell you, can we go back there for a minute?
Go back to Maine?
Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
If you are a person who identifies as female like I am, today is the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment in the United States, giving people who present as female the right to vote.
Which we will be celebrating on Thursday. Today is National Fajita Day.
I know, I screwed it up. So maybe I'll make fajitas on Thursday.
Hopefully it cools
But
up.
either way, that's why it's vote.org this week.
Yeah.
I know the election is coming and all of that, but, recognizing that we all have grown up a lot. Not me personally. I will never age. Look at this face.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's awful good. I like it.
But you know what I mean? Like we do a lot of good things. We get there eventually. So we're going to get there eventually again.
All right. So now we're going to go back. We have lost, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost our rush of Facebook people who have no effing idea who I am. We just clicked on it because they're bored out of their mind. So we're going to take a quick look over at the GSMOAT bracket. We have announced the first contest, which was Vision Quest versus Cool Runnings. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Hold on. Let's do this correctly.
I'm amazed.
Let's do this correctly. It's time for the next play-in match. In the white corner, traveling at 55 miles an hour or faster, with a diverse comedic cast that does many silly things, which are hijinks in cars, and also many sexual innuendos and things that might not have aged well after 40 years in the theaters. It is Burt Reynolds, Roger Moore, Farrah Fawcett, and Dom DeLuise, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Adrian Barbeau, Jamie Farr, Terry Bradshaw, Mel Tillis. It is Cannonball Run. And in the skybound corner, with his hands in his pants playing pocket pool, it's Kevin Costner, starring with Jennifer Garner in what would be the most boring football movie of all time, because no football actually takes place unless you like back office mechanizations and draft day dealings.
Sure
it is Draft Day!
I don't know if you guys noticed, but
I found the reverb button.
he found a filter. I
found a reverb button,
Also,
and you're gonna hear it every goddamn show that goes on.
Couple of things. I'm sorry, I plosive into the microphone.
That's okay. Go ahead, babe.
If you want to suggest the people's author, however he should introduce himself in a ring walk-up, you know what to do. Send that at info@emptyset. I'll read it, or he can read it.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
If he's talking about being the people's author and voting for the Vision Quest Awards or the Dragon Quest Awards.
Tracy
the Dragon,
Shank.
whatever awards.
The Dragon Clit Awards, apparently. Tracy Shank says, why does Dean Martin look like he's doing something naughty in that poster?
I mean,
Tracy,
that's pretty much his default state, though, right?
because Dean Martin's always doing something naughty. Classy, but naughty. Like, you can do both. You can do both. I think Dean Martin is basically the definition of, like, he's very naughty, but there's always consent involved because he's goddamn Dean Martin. Danny Lundy, what's happening is motherfucker found a reverb button, son, and we're going to do it because we do a lot of ring walk-ups.
Thank you so much. Bella put the email link in there. You have anything you'd like to see, tell us, you hate about the show, you love about the show, suggestions for drinks, whatever, email them to me. My good pal Jan Jordan in
My bad. Let's do that
Ohio?
like this. Keep going. Keep going. I'll adjust you.
Sent an email completely unrelated other than to say she heard me talking about planting stuff on the patio and sent me how to grow potatoes in a bag of soil, which I did today. I planted them today, so I'll tell you how they work.
I'm sorry. I prefer to grow potatoes, but...
Okay, well, and I agree that they probably have cloacas.
Listen, J.C. Hutchins, if you're still in the house, unless you just did it drive-by clitting and now have skirted off to do whatever it is that you do.
Go on. I am all in.
Dr. Noisy, our doctor of astronomy, you know, the PhD.
Radio astronomer.
Radio astronomer. Don't listen. I'm trying to insult someone else at the moment. She weighs in to say dragons probably have cloaca. Can we get some biologists to weigh in? Not only is she smack talking back against J.C. Hutchins, who somehow pulled up. This is a classy show. This is a classy show.
We're never
and
classy.
J.C. Hutchins dragged it down into the gutter. I don't want to be there. Because when you go low, J.C. Hutchins, I'm always high. That didn't work out. That did not.
Because I got high. Because I got high.
Because I got high.
Yeah, right. Hey, hooray, potatoes. I did them today. Well, I'll keep you posted on how they go.
Oops. Oh, how did that get in there?
Oh, Carlo.
Here we go.
No one can answer your question.
Carlo, I'm not answering your question. What will we do with it? I thought it looked like another device that has many sexual innuendos attached with it, but I'm not going to mention it. I'm not, because J.C. Hutchins...
I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what to do with it when you got it.
...has pissed in the punch bowl. He's pissed in the punch bowl, which I'm very surprised.
I still have a sore shoulder from the Tdap. I'm not going to lie.
Maria D'Souza is, in my opinion, one of the funniest human beings I've ever met. She says, you say cloaca. I say cloaca.
And to be fair, he
points to Maria.
often says, he prefaces something he says about Maria by saying, Maria is one of the funniest human beings I've ever met. And she's always a human being. It's never one of the funniest people I know, one of the funniest chicks I know, one of the funniest women I know, one of the funniest whatever. It's always one of the funniest human beings I know.
She kills me.
He's not wrong, though.
Her sense of humor aligns very nicely with mine. So it's time. It's hold on. Just
it's
real quick.
raining men.
Nope. It's
hallelujah.
time. Hey, do you have the tallies?
I do. I'm very surprised.
Howard DiNatale says he just missed the part where J.C. Hutchins dragged the show into the gutter. Howard, you cannot give experience points. I am the game master, and only I give experience points.
No, we checked when I was learning about experience points. I specifically asked.
You are game master adjacent. Every now and then you may step in, but you are not the
what
game.
You said. I didn't realize it was because I was gay. I said, can anybody give experience points?
No. In fact, it's a capital offense. It can result in your genitalia being seared by
Emily
a red
McGregor.
hot poker. Emily, hello. All right, here we go.
Wait, no. I seriously have this question.
Okay, hit me.
So I asked you when I was going to award experience points, and I was learning about it. I said, can anybody do it?
Well, I lied.
No, okay. I'm not trying to drag you. I'm trying to ask the rules.
Carlos killing it tonight. He says, demoted.
But also, I love Joseph Anderson's reroll. I'm just learning all that stuff. But so seriously, if I'm actually in a campaign, and you're the dungeon master, game master,
I'm listening. Hold on, let me block. Whoop! You gave a drink? No. That was early. Go ahead.
So, if you're the dungeon. Dragon Master or Dungeon Master?
It depends on the game. You are the game master.
So you're game master.
Or in D&D, you are the dungeon master. Because D&D is about sweating and leather. So you're always the dungeon master. But there are many other games where you're the game master.
But okay, so
he's dragged.
Honestly, in a real game, a campaign.
Yes, I'm listening.
The dungeon master is the one who gives the the experience points.
That is correct. The Dungeon Master is Lord of Hellfire and the master of all that pertains.
I definitely have that part. I have another question. And I'm literally asking serious questions because I haven't gamed, but I would like to.
Jen Sherwood, I'm glad you're the Game Master, but we are talking D&D, Jen. So let's just keep our nerd silos siloed. This does not look like I'm siloing anything, does it?
And we don't need silos. We don't need your stinking silos. My second question is this.
Yes,
can myself as what am I?
Myself and I, yes.
If I'm not the Game Master, what am I?
You are a player.
A player, okay.
Yes.
I'm not an NPC, right? Like I'm a player.
Oh my God, no! You are correct. You are not an NPC.
I get that now.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, you guys. Can I petition the Dungeon Master to give somebody else experience points?
Well, first of all, if you're actually married to the Dungeon Master, you can do a lot of petitioning. I mean, a lot, and you can quite often figure out
I am
a way.
Absolutely the gatekeeper.
You can figure out a way to distribute as many experience points as you goddamn well please.
Okay, but answer also my question for the gaming.
Let's say Rob Otto wanted to petition someone for experience points, and Rob Otto does not necessarily have the access privileges you have, but they're not off the table. I mean, let's be honest. It's a crazy COVID world. Any player can at any time say, "Oh, come on, that was amazing. Give him or give her, give they some experience points."
Oh, you can. Okay, cool.
Yeah, at which point the Dungeon Master can say this.
Oh Lord, here we go with the reverb.
How dare you? How dare you? You vile miscreant to think that you can wallow into the sallow fields that is the world I have worked on in my own basement for the last 16 months, foregoing any social contact because I am a nerd and this is what I do. You think you can sally into here, sally forth, and tell me who to give experience points to? You are mistaken. That is... I hit the wrong button. God damn it. Let's try that one more time. You are sadly... God damn it, one more time. You, sir, are sadly mistaken, and you will pay. You will pay dearly. I just made alcohol come out of my wife's mouth.
This has not gone according to plan, but it is great.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, here we go. It's 6:42. Let's who got the tally? We got the tally.
Oh, Emily McGregor, thank you for promoting this content. We are normally not this crazy.
No, but this is a good show. Clearly a good show. Here we go.
And to be fair, this is absolutely true. This has been a crazy day because what is this called?
This is the GSMOAT.
Let's go back again. This is one of those extra ones, right?
I don't know what you're saying,
rat
sweetheart.
tail, something?
This is a rat. Yes. Rat tail is a wrestling term. Other people know it as a play-in. So if you have a non-base 4 number, base 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, which makes nice even bracket breakdown. Let's go to the bracket. Hey, here we go. This is
GSMOAT.
The GSMOAT, and this is if you have more than, say, 32 teams. You have 32. It's a nice even breakdown. If you have more than 32, in our case we had 36 because someone got a little crocked when he was deciding which teams would go in. You have what are called play-in rounds. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, you can whisper.
I forgot the vodka. So
yeah, you did.
Was crocked.
You did. Yeah, Shannon, rat tail was a hairstyle from 1996. I had one. This is the play-in rounds, as you can see above my head and below my genitalia, where they would be if you could see it. These are rounds to get into the round of 32. Usually you see these in situations like the NCAA basketball tournament, where fueled by nothing but greed, they decide to add on more teams than the 64. But this is where we are right now. And that is a rat tail, also playing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get back to what it is we do. And I will now, until people start to tune out because of the announcer voice, we're going to do this in the announcer voice.
Lord. Oh, Lord. Look, if you want to send your rat tails in, do that too.
The judges have returned their scores. Judges are hailing from New Brunswick, Colombia, Bolivia, and also the Russian Federation, formerly known as the USSR. Our first contest of Vision Quest versus Cool Runnings. In other words, high school wrestling with sex with some overage people who are crashing at your pad versus 4 gentlemen from Jamaica being coached by a cold weather insulated John Candy. The results are Vision Quest with 19 and Cool Runnings, the new playing champion of the playing round with 29 votes. It is Jamaican Bobsled sliding into the first place with 29 votes.
And a rat tail.
No, the rat tail's over now. I can't live update the tournament bracket. I wish I could, but we're not quite that technically savvy.
I know, Rob Otto, isn't it crazy? But here's the thing.
Wait.
We watched Vision Quest in lockdown, so I'm not so disappointed because I have recently seen it. But guys, you should watch both these movies. Cool Runnings is fun. Vision Quest is great.
No, this. You know what?
It's a travesty.
This is
Robin Taylor, you're here. It's 4 a.m.
This is bullshit. I'll tell you what this is.
Isn't
this
it?
is
3 a.m.
bullshit. That's I got $10 worth of swears, and I'm going to use them all right now. Vision Quest is a goddamn good movie, and the fact that Jamaican bobsled team beat it is a goddamn fucking travesty. That's what this is. I am pissed as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. You go to your window, and you pick up your copy of that goddamn Jamaican bobsled movie, and you curse it into the fucking street, because I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to watch bobsled people fall on their head down the final stretch any fucking more. Yeah, I owe $10. I got $10. Yes, darling. I'm mad. It's a high school wrestling movie. It's the Bible.
Watch it anytime
it's the Bible of wrestling movies.
Baby.
And nothing against cool. Yeah.
We can just story smack it.
It doesn't matter. I'm furious. I'm furious.
Make everybody watch.
I'm insanely furious. And apparently there we go. Matchups. Here we go.
It's
all right.
totally fun, but I also.
No, I hate everyone and everything right. I hate everyone and everything right now. I hate everybody. Watch, I'm turning off lower third. Screw you. Lower third super gone.
Red.
Here we go. And the other playoff round. Here we go. This is a close one. In a split decision, the judge from Bolivia scores it 24-25 for draft day. The judge from New Brunswick, Columbia scores it 25-24 for Cannonball Run. And the judge from the Soviet Union, who turns out to have a cowboy hat and a bushy mustache, scores it 25-24 for the new playoff run, making its way to the team of 32 and driving faster than 55 miles an hour. It is the Cannonball Run.
As a reminder, y'all, you can watch any of these movies. I know the only way they got in here is if you could rent them for less than $4 somewhere on the internet.
Kelly, I'm sorry. The Browns literally can't even win a playoff round against a 40-year-old movie starring Dom DeLuise. Starring Dom DeLuise.
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay, so Nelson is on fire and super funny tonight. Tracy was just like, Carlo says, damn it, recount. Tracy's
Nelson.
Like, this crap is fixed. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Nelson says, take away the reverb. You know what? Too bad I already broke the bank with the swear jar, Nelson. God damn it. But all right, we'll work on that.
But here's the thing, you guys. We are going to Story Smack the round of 8.
Ooh, look at this.
Right?
Cannonball Run is free on YouTube. Joseph, if that's ad-supported, let us know. Continue.
Yeah.
Captain K.
But that was one of the rules of engagement that we had for this bracket, is that they had to be rentable around the world for less than the equivalent of $4. That was the big thing.
Yes.
I
didn't
also
know those
think
rules,
that
but I'll take her word for it. She knows things.
I also think that we should have engaged Rob Otto's services, because he is a movie. He's a
no.
He knows that's it. I thought you were going to be sassy, but you were very nice. Like, he is a student he's a cinephile, and you can tell. Yeah.
He's also a couple other files. We won't get into it. Involves potato and potato. And shit, I forgot Maria's joke already. Dang it!
That was it. Potato. It was.
Was it
cloaca
clitoris?
cloata.
I was going to say it's clitoris clitatus, and I don't think that's a thing.
I mean, we don't want to find that out either.
Rob is a cloacophile and also a cloacophile, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, Carlo.
Yeah.
Cannonball Run won. Literally, this is the closest contest we've ever had. One vote.
24-25. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6:49 here on the left coast. And we're going to go back to take a look at the bracket.
Yeah, and also make sure that we did all the things.
Oh, we're going to do all the things in a second. But you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that the obviously Cannonball Run will be going up against a number 1 seed, and Cool Runnings will also be going up against the number 1 seed, and it will be getting its ass whooped. I'm hoping because unless it goes all the way, and then that justifies it beating the Bible of wrestling movies, which is Vision Quest. But let's get rid of the bracket. Let's see what you people have to say. We all have left is the closeout.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the 19th Amendment again on Thursday, even though today's the 100th anniversary.
But
Thursday is what?
Thursday.
It's National Lemonade Day in the United States. And I appreciate that I always pick a national to the United States Day, but I got to tell you what, I try real hard to pick a different thing. It's very hard.
We are allowed to do that because we are Americans. We are allowed to be homers.
No, of course. We're always allowed to be homers. Everybody's allowed to be a homer, and there's great things about every place, right? But my bigger point is I am trying to engage bigger, but it doesn't always work. I will also tell you this. On Thursday, I'm adding lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Because it'll be a mint ginger lemonade Capricorn.
Matt Bowler, award-winning Matt Bowler, says every vote counts, and he's absolutely right. Carla Williams, he voted for it. I don't know what it is with minutes remaining. Shannon probably said something dirty is my best guess. What would you like to reply? Do you want the keyboard, babe?
I do. I want to tell Rob I'm with him. Cinephile is great.
All right, here we go. If you have questions, shout them out. We've got just a couple of minutes left, and we're going to close this show out. We will be posting the full tournament bracket. The full GSMOAT bracket with all the movies filled in. We'll be posting that at ScottSigler.com and also Facebook.com/ScottSigler. We should have that up in a couple of days at the earliest, but it's an enormous, as usual.
I thought we were gonna post it once we. Oh, we can never have 30
now we can't.
Yeah, we can't.
Now
we can't. I got it. We're gonna do it.
I pointed to this as if you would see this.
Yeah,
so
only we can see it.
I'll do this.
Wait, Emily. You should check out Foodamentary. It lists the food holiday for each day of the year. Thank you so much. I'm going to try and do that.
Drink.
If you have the wherewithal, please email me because that's way easier for me to follow.
I don't see any questions coming up in the chat, so I think we're going to wrap this up. We don't have any questions. We don't. Although I did have a new questions graphic. I don't see any questions.
I have to say,
Jenny Bay says, first time catching your live stream. I have to say, Earthcore audiobooks save my sanity when I drive back and forth to work. Jenny, you'll be happy to know that very, 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 very soon in geologic time frames, we're going to have the sequel to Earthcore Mount Fitzroy. We can't yet announce who the publisher is. The publisher has apparently taken a big nap. No?
I have it's not a big reveal for me to say one thing, but first let me answer Emily.
Okay.
It's info@emptyset. Anything you want to talk about this cast, please email me that. Anything, what's your third favorite dinosaur, all that, you don't have to email that.
Oh, wait,
Robin.
that's a question.
That's a question for right now.
I'm going to
answer,
hang on,
Robin. let me, no, first we're going to go back to that in a second. But our publisher is also, of course, sent home from work, locked down. He's also the new parent to a very young child in a one-bedroom apartment in New York City. So it takes some time sometimes for us to hear, but I did hear back from him today.
Good.
I have sent an email saying, hey, we got to tell the junkies. And he wrote back and said, all caps, oh my God, did you guys get married? Because my email now says Sigler, but didn't actually answer my question. So I had to email back and say, hey, yes, we did, but can you answer the questions? Which he did. So we have more info, which we'll share
talk
on
about
Thursday.
Also, Thursday, cover reveal for a new GFL novella. Hear me? Heard me? You heard? Cover reveal. It's not what you thought it was. It's changed names, but now you got to tune in, see what it is. That's what I'm saying. Let me explain. You got to tune in to see what it is. First of all, I'm super mad. A quick one word answer. Kim Hansen says, is it vodka again next week? Can you give the people a tip?
Yes, all of August is going to be vodka. If you have a preference for a drink you would like to see, just email me at info@emptyset. And we're going to go to a different, all month long, it will be one primary spirit.
I got a bone to pick with Robin Taylor. How dare you? How God dang darn dare you? Ask me my third favorite dinosaur is. It's the ankylosaur. Everybody knows this. What's wrong with you?
Why? Why is that third?
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
I mean, why isn't it an Aliosaurus?
Because it's third. It's not a Utah raptor. No, it's not.
It's not a T-Rex.
And it's not a Brontosaurus burger, which is number one, because I watched a lot of Fred Flintstone when I was a kid.
Brontosaurus burger.
Brontosaurus burger is the number one dinosaur. It sounds delicious.
Not a
and
dinosaur.
I've always, Rob, what is the capital of Delaware? Delawont. Here we go. Sean Dyer says, John, for some reason, all my life, I will pronounce your last name as Dreyer, but it's Dyer. So I just will apologize once and then move on forever. If Quentin were killed early in the GFL, who would become the hero of the story? John Tweedy? I don't know. You people are just trying to make me mad tonight. I don't understand.
Rob Otto. He knows it's Dover. He knows it's Dover.
No, I don't. It's not even a real state.
It's a real state.
Oh, here we go. Real quick. Here we go. Let's see who took. Sherry Hare took up the challenge. Sean took up the challenge. Rob took up the challenge. Now we're going to go through it. Dr. Noisy went and took a poo, and now she's back.
No, her internet took a poo.
Matt Bowler says he just learned about the connection between Battlestar Galactica and Mormonism. Maybe we knew about it. Also,
we're
going to talk about it at a future episode. First of all, Rob Otto's vote for Sprig Muddle Contest. He's been thinking about it for an hour. No answer.
I'm in.
Hold on. Sherry Hare says, oh, we got to go back to chat. Sherry says, take your woody sprig and bubble muddle your sugar and stir from the bottom. That's dirty.
I mean, not only that, that's a fucking challenge.
Dirty.
She threw her gauntlet down,
also,
sirs and ma'ams.
Robin Taylor somehow posted a GIF, emojis of a Tyrannosaurus Rex urinating on a Brontosaurus. Impressive. Rob Otto says August is vodkogist.
Which it is.
Let's see. Sean says, Sprig, when you do dirty things to a tree, muddle when a tree does dirty things to you. I'm going to get, even if he doesn't win, I'm going to give him 20 experience points. That's fantastic. Joseph Anderson, quick heads up, Jew is spelled J-U, not J-W. So when you type in, it's Jew, that can be misinterpreted. Here we go.
No, it's not the Ira Ann Dino. It's not Dinny the Dino, Shannon, but I did come to love Dinny the Dino.
Here we go. Rob Otto's definition is, I believe, a
muddler?
A muddler? No, a sprig. It's a device used by a sexual fetish subset known as hello mudders, who like covering their naked bodies in mud. It's a spray rig used to evenly coat the central area of genitalia, a.k.a. the middle. Spray rig to mud the middle, sprig muddle.
Hey, Don Lashinsky, nice to see you.
He just started shouting out syllables at the end. He was very close to winning the contest. And at the
yes,
end
Bazza, you are totally right. We totally shouted out your birthday earlier. I'm not sure if you were here then.
Come back and watch it.
Today was meant to be. It's interesting. I knew that too. Today was the day that we were supposed to release GFL 6. But
why do you people have to do this to me, Baza? Why?
I mean, but we sent out like newsletters about it and stuff. So I got a handful of emails.
Don't care.
But I do, of course, because I love you guys.
Junk off. I used to have junk this. Now the junk is like this. It's shriveled.
Okay.
It's shriveled. It's sad. It's old and it's wrinkled. That's what happened to my junk since I started this process, everybody.
Okay. But GFL 6 is actually, other than the pandemic, we're ready to move forward, but we didn't. So we are definitely doing that. This is an update we'll talk a little bit more about on Thursday, but we're pretty sure we're going to have Fitzroy to you sometime in the next couple, 2-3 months. We're going to have Fitzroy and probably 6 also.
Tune in next week, Tuesday. By next week, I mean Thursday, not Tuesday or next week. Tune in Thursday to see the brand new cover reveal for the upcoming GFL novella, to which only one person in this chat room knows the name because we changed the name because it weren't working out. So now we've got a brand new, I'm just going to go call it a brand new GFL novella.
I think we might have said it on last week.
No, we did not. I don't think we did. If you did.
Howard, congratulations. Happy birthday. We'll celebrate on Thursday.
Happy birthday, Howard. So come in.
Look at this.
Yes.
This is blowing a lot. See this?
I saw that earlier.
It's driving me crazy.
Tune in Thursday to see a brand new GFL novel. It's not a novella. There is 500,000 words coming to your end of the year.
Definitely
500,000 words coming to your face. So shut up about where is GFL 6 because I'm bringing it and its sexy friend at 120,000 words, his own herself.
Yes. Also, it's definitely going to be called a novella, though.
It's going to be called a novella, but it's not a novella. It's like when I call myself sprung, but it's not sprung. It's old and it's shriveled and it's sad.
If you look up Ira Ann spelled exactly that way, Texas, you will see Denny the Dino.
Yeah. Also, I decided to shave the right side of my junk so that I could be a walking genitalia eclipse. Ladies and gentlemen, come in and on that erudite, very educated note. Next week or on Thursday, we're going to talk about the amendment that gave people the right to vote here in America. Also, it is going to be August 20th on Thursday. It is Lemonade Day and Lemonade Day. We want you to stay safe, stay smart, stay science. Listen to people who have studied their whole dang lives, who have boards of review and other educated people determining if they get to call themselves educated or not. Listen to those people. And for the love of science, stay informed. That is it. A. Kovacs. A. Sigler. God damn it, I'll never get that right.
You will. It's been like less than 2 months.
Are you ready to give a big Tyrannosaurus Rex urinating on a Brontosaurus burger kiss to this crowd?
I was gonna go for the Allosaurus, I think.
Allosaurus? Okay.
They have also little arms.
I mean, Utahsaurus is more badass, but that's
fair. Yeah. That's okay. Ready?
You do you. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wait. Now it's set up.